Again, this final video of the day. I think it will be my final one, we'll see. But yeah, I want to do something different. You know, try and get different types of content out when you can. So, give us a second and we'll begin. Hey guys, welcome to Minecraft tutorial on First Form Frieza. I will be making First Form Frieza today in this Minecraft tutorial. I had a test run to see how it went, and he's right over there. He's right here. But yeah, that would be our, yes, I know we're live, but there is our First Form Frieza, and I will be making him for you, so you can have him in your Minecraft world. Hopefully you guys enjoy the design. I think it did a good job on First Form Frieza. I even took the liberty of adding the black under his eyes to make him stick out, because most think that really adds a bit of detail there. But yeah, let's do First Form Frieza. And the only thing I haven't done on First Form Frieza on my test run was I didn't add the tail. This is going to be like a flat, it was originally going to be a 3D pixel art, but this one's going to be like a flat image. There's going to be some 3D elements to it with the how I separate the neck there, so you have that going on, but you can still add the tail in the back, so there's that for you. But yeah, that will be how we're going to do First Form Frieza. So that all being said, make sure you have your, of course, quote-unquote materials. First of all, make sure that you're on the original texture pack, because it's not going to work well with the other ones. You'll need, of course, purple block. You will also need white concrete. You will also need purple concrete, black concrete, brown concrete, I believe. Wait, is it brown concrete? No, it's actually spruce planks. And you will also need pink concrete and block of quartz for the scouter. And speaking of the scouter, you want to get some red glass, and you want red concrete for his eyes. I think that should be all the blocks that we'll need about. So that being said, let's go into position and make First Form Frieza. Again, for me anyway. But yeah. So I'll always go back if I need to recheck myself. Starting off, we're going to place down his fetums, which are going to be 5 in length. That's 5, and the toe is going to stick out. Make sure you have 2. Make sure you have 2 feet, like the 2 of the length of the toe. And there's a gap of 2 there, and fill up at the back. Put that side, and that's going to be his little thumb for his toe. So that's what you're going to do for the feet, and you want to have a 2 gap. Now this is the only awkward thing when you make Frieza. He's going to have like this wide crotch with that. It is what it is, limitations, what you're going to do. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so 2 gap, 2 there. Then of course you want to repeat the foot pattern the same, and then of course 2 this way, and 2 a back row right here to widen up the foot. And now that that's done, we can add our white concrete. 1, 2, 1, 2, and you essentially want to put your spruce right here. And I'm going to do some measurements now. Let's see, we will do 5, it's 5 in maximum for the legs, already done 1, so you want to essentially go 4 high on both the spruce and the white concrete. And if you do make this in a video, make sure to give me credit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so do that like so, raise it up like that, and now you've got like his legs, or his lower legs. It is funny because but then again, he is able to make, he did make these first 3 forms, and it seems like he's incorporated the Saiyan armor into his first 3 forms, but this brown stuff here. And then moving on to the next section. And by the way, you don't really need to add this part, but if you want to, you can. I mean, I did at first, but then I realized, oh no, I can make it a 2D. So I don't think, if we need to, I will let you guys know. But so far so good, we are doing well. Like I said, that will be our final result when we are done with first one Frieza. I will be adding the tail, but you'll see as it comes along. So now we're on the pink section. You want to make sure that's 5 high as well. So we've got to get the 1, then of course 3, 4, 5. Fill her up, like so. And the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fill her up, like that. There we go. I always like the first one the best, not sure why. And now you want to fill up the crotch section, which will be a black row right here, and they will connect together. And now for his actual pants, I think what they're called. And that's going to be 3 in height. So 1, 2, 3, and fill her up. Let's just fill that up like so. There we go. Moving on to the next section, and this will be block of quartz for the Saiyan armor. So you want a row of quartz above this, and this is where the purple will come into play. Let's just locate our center. Our center will be, of course, a 4, and then you want around the sides there. So look for the center, and that will be 4. And you want block of quartz here. Wait, that's my concrete. So block of quartz on each side, and you want to raise it up 3 high. I believe I had it. Yeah, 3 high. And then that you want it go diagonal by 1 on each side, and there is your centerpiece. I believe that's how I had it, and I yeah, filled it up at the top. So that's sorted. Now we're going to go above and across to do the I think these are like the bicep parts of the armor. And now you just want to fill it up with purple, and that will have done the lower section of Frieza's armor. Might have waited too long there, so make sure that you have it in right length though. You should have this so far. And now we're going to go along and let's see what's up next. We're now on the actual biceps. They are 3 in height in the center. So get to your block of quartz. 1, 2, and 3. And you want to have a 4th row on top, and that's going to finish that off. And they're going to have a block of quartz as a frame around these sections. There you go. Now we're going to take the block of purple quartz, the block of purple concrete, and fill in these 2 sections. And you've essentially got Frieza's armor piece done. Well, already it's coming along very nicely. I think I might need to, I should have gone a bit further out because of Frieza's armor, his little Saiyan armor shoulder pads. If it blocks in the way, then I'll destroy my old version. Besides, this version is going to be destroyed after this video anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's carry on. Starting off with the shoulder pads. How I did them. We want to go 2 out, and then you want to keep going 2 until you reach a point. That's 3, and then of course you're going to have 1 more. There you go. Okay, luckily we went far enough out, otherwise I might have hit the old Frieza. So 2, 2, 2, 4 essentially, 4 2s, and then of course 1 of those diagonals. So 4 2s, 3 diagonals, and 1 single diagonal, and then you go. Fill her up with spruce planks, like so. And you want to do the same thing now on the other side. So 2, going up, another 2, and then a diagonal again, another 2, and I believe 1 more 2, and then of course a single unit 1, and there you go. Fill her up with the spruce. There we go. Frieza's shoulder pads, or his Saiyan armor. Now we're going to go on to the next step, which will be the pink again, and you want to have a 1 gap between the arms. So let's see what I had it at. It's just, it will stand right at the edge of this purple. So go down to your equal lengths with the purple, and that's how it's going to be for the other 4 sections. There we go. Other side, 1 there. Make sure it matches up with the purple, you'll be fine. Again, it's pretty easy once you get going. And now we can do the arms. Should reach at the pink section. Next, we're going to do the little white arms again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's 4. It might be 5. I think it's 5. It is 5. Alright, so 5, and then the other side 5, and then fill her up with the spruce. And just for the sake of it, we'll go into the arm, and the arm, or should I say the hand, will be 3 by 3. Well, not 3 by 3, but 4 by 3. So 4 in width and 3 down. And there you have Frieza's hands. So, same on the other side. Again, I like to keep it simplistic. So, if you guys want to see the other forms of Frieza, let me know, and I'll make Frieza's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and golden form. They will be probably equal in size due to limitations, but that's how I'll probably do them. So if you want to see the other forms, let me know, leave a like or something, that'll tell me. There you go, 3 for the hand. And let's see now, we just need to do the head, neck, and the tail. So I think what I will do is I'll save the tail to last. That's the most tricky part. I haven't done it yet, so you want a full row of purple block across. Let's just move the block of quartz. The white concrete will come into play later. We don't need the purple anymore. So block of quartz just to extend the sides of the neck section. And then you want to go another row, and that's going to be 1 in to give the neck to a point. And from here, you're going to put the face in front of that row to give it some 3D effect. So find the 2 center point, and you will essentially want to place 2 purple blocks above that. There you go, that marks the chin. And now we're going to do the cheeks, I believe these are. So 2, and then 2 right on top, so make sure you got 1 here on top of this block. And then, I believe 1 more. I think I had 3. I did have 3. And when you've done the 3rd one, you put 1 on top, and then you essentially got Frieza's cheek. Other side, do the exact same thing to mirror it like that. And you should have Frieza's cheeks. And now we're going to do his little, oh, we got a comment, so I need to check that out. And we've got to do the white concrete for Frieza's shelling. That's why I always think Frieza's first 3 forms are. They're like shells covering his true form. Yeah, the white for Frieza's face around the cheeks. And now we will essentially fill up the section here with purple block, and we've got Frieza's mouth section ready to go. Speaking of his mouth, we'll put in his mouth right there with the black lipstick where he has it. It might be lipstick or it might be lips, I don't really know. I don't know. It all depends really, because you've seen the anime, you'll know first one Frieza, people were confused if he was a female or a male. So, and it is, and of course Frieza is voiced in the original dub by a female, which I think I prefer because it makes him sound more alien-esque than a male, but you know, the Kai version's okay. Oh hi Adam, nice to see you, was expecting to see you. Now we will do his nose, like so. And that's done. 2 above there. For the 2 above there for the what's it called, the for the further up the head between the eyes. And then we're going to do his black, 3, and then a 1. So we've got 3, and then we'll do a 1, and 3 there, and then a 1. and then of course we're going to do the eyes now. So let's see what we've got. Right, I'll start off with how I did the rest of Frieza's face with his ears. So I went 3 up, that's 5 in total at max, so that's 3, 4, 5, and I had the ears placed at the tippy top, so like that. And essentially you want to do the same on the other side. I will be doing Frieza without his scouter, and then I'll do Frieza with his scouter, so depending on which version you want. Where are we at now? There is one pink right here and here, just to fill up the cheeks. And then you want to get your first white concrete and go across with it. Well, actually, it wasn't white concrete, it was quartz block. There we go, just to separate the eyes apart a bit better. And I believe I had one more row of purple there. Or it might have been, no, it was the Frieza's helm. So, get the white concrete, build that up for, you want like 4 across. And then of course we'll just put Frieza's eyes in, which are red, right here in the middle, like so. So you can see Frieza's starting to come together now. Once his head's in play, it starts to get more like Frieza. So now we are going to go across with his upper head, his forehead, which again is another 3D effect. So make sure you place it in front of the head. And you essentially want to come up to measure up to the one off near the ear, so one off there. So where you put your row of concrete going up, so that your earpiece go across, stop there, then you are good. You are now starting to do Frieza's upper forehead. Now we want to go across and do 3 on the side, so 3 above here, and then you want to do 3 on the outside here. Same on the other side, so 1, 2, 3, and then down, and you got 3. And now you want to do the 2 up higher. That marks where Frieza's forehead's coming out. And once you've done that, you will then place a purple strip above there and across like so. 1 more row on top, and that will be the knock-in for Frieza's head. Now all you're gonna do is come back down, and you want to find the little row here. Now if you're wondering why this is off, it's because the scouter is there, so that's why. But yeah, so you want 4 basically above right here, and from there you essentially want to do diagonals until you get this look. Same on the other side. And you essentially want to fill this up with purple concrete, and then the other side with white concrete, which you will have like that. So white concrete and fill her in. Again, if you're behind, you can always restart the video and see from there. And as you see in the background, you will see Linksy series characters right over there. Now yeah, pretty cool. Let's see now. Now for the horns of first one Frieza. So you got, where are we at now? Square. Now the way I did it was essentially like 4 squares in one, so they're all connected. So the secret essentially is to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and one more 1, 2, 3. And that gives you the illusion that it's 4 squares connected together. So the other side, make sure that it's above that one for the ear, and you got 1 little square, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that should be, yep, it's equal. And we've got ourselves Frieza. We just need to add the tail now, and we're essentially done. And then I'll show you how to do Frieza with his scouter on. So, going behind Frieza, finding his butt. Now I believe he has his tail located about here. One, get rid of that one. This is another 3D effect. So the way I do tails is I make them blocky, just to separate them in chunks. You can have Frieza's tail going any direction you want. You could have it as long as you want it, but try not to go too long with it. I know Frieza's tail is long enough that it's poking out of his body from the back. So, oh, there's Frieza's tail. We'll go up here. Just trying to coil it around a bit. Yeah. I always try to keep the square thing going on. Ooh. If I ever miss one, I always redo it. And this will be a good point to put that purple in now, because Frieza's tail has a purple point at the end. That's about good enough. Again, Frieza's tail. Let's see how long I made it. I think it was a good length. Yeah, that's about right. But yeah, come around and you essentially have a good looking first form Frieza. Not bad, all things considered. You could go a bit crazy with it. Make the tail a bit more longer, more detailed if you wish. And but it's first form Frieza without his scouter. And speaking of which, we will now add his scouter if you want to have his scouter attached. So go to the side of the head and you're going to go around the ear, fill it up with a block of quartz until you have this look. Destroy one block right here, fill it in with 3 rows of glass, or it might be 2 rows depending on, because there's a curve in the scouter, so if you want to have that look, go for it. But if you prefer a more straight on look like that, go for it, and then you've got the scouter attached. But yeah, there it is, the finished result of first form Frieza. Again, if you want to see the other forms of Frieza, leave a like on this video and I'll make sure to do that. Hopefully this tutorial was good for you guys. Hopefully you'll manage to make it in your world if you want. If you do, make sure to give me credit on it or something. That'd be nice. Anyway, there's first form Frieza. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, you know what the like button is. But yeah, that'll be all from me. I'll see you with more videos tomorrow. Lego Customs, Arkham City, and other good great content. This has been me, Lucas Green, delivering content your way, making you guys happy, as I try to. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more awesomeness coming your way. Till next time, this is Lucas Green, signing out. Till next time, peace. And of course, upcoming Q&A also on the way. So if you haven't already, make sure to put your questions in for the upcoming Q&A coming on November 30th. Till next time, peace.